Alright guys, there's a new video about Diablo 4 Season 3 from the official Diablo channel. It's longer than the announced trailer. Let's watch it and see what it's about.
Season of the Construct has so much going on.
New quest lines, new legendary items, new unique items, new mechanics, challenges, and more.
Okay, would definitely want to see the new legendary powers and the new unique items. That's probably gonna change things just a little bit. What we're mostly looking for is ways to get unstoppable in order to not use the bullshit skill Blood Mist. Let's see.
In the Season of the Construct, you learn of a wondrous place beneath the sands of Kehjistan, filled
Mm-hmm.
with untold treasure. Nearly all who seek this treasure never return. Those that do return are haunted, or worse yet, possessed. You seek out this place to
Okay.
put an end to whatever's lurking there.
Following a lead, you discover a sprawling network of underground vaults. It houses the Loom, a priceless apparatus built long ago by the brilliant mages Zoltan Kuhl and Ayujan of Chaldeum to shape the elements and build tools to serve humanity.
Okay, that's Diablo 3.
You rescue Ayujan, only to discover that the demon Malphus has taken over the Loom to create its own private hell.
Malphus is a servant of Diablo. He's unlike other demons we've encountered in Diablo 4. He's shapeless, manipulates others, takes on forms other than his own.
He has possessed one of Zoltan Kuhl's prized constructs.
And you must work with Ayujan to explore the vaults, gain access to the Loom, and defeat Malphus.
Okay, the scary thing about this guy is he might be also disguised as something else about in those new vaults, like this new dungeon type. So I hope that's not the case, but if you remember during Season of Blood, those three Bloodseekers which spawn during the dungeons, I'm expecting some kind of danger here from this guy, which can actually kill you, so beware. I don't know. Probably even have death evasion as early on as possible, especially if you're going there. That's what I intend to do. But let's see.
This season introduces constructs. These elementally powered monsters
Yeah.
were originally created by Ayujan and Zoltan to protect and maintain the Loom.
Okay, when I discussed the article about this new season, it said there that those things would have elemental damage. So again, I repeat, probably stack resistances as early on as possible, right?
Unfortunately, Malphus has taken control of them.
Yeah, but look at them. They have different colors. This probably signifies the different type of damage they will be dealing, right? Fire. What's this? Maybe these are the poison ones. These are the cold. Maybe those red ones are the lightning ones. And I don't see any shadow ones, which is, I'm guessing, a good thing.
Twisted them to his liking. They're powered by various different elements, giving them
Yeah.
different abilities and strengths and weaknesses. You also
Probably those guys are gonna be nothing fancy to defeat, but let's see. Resistances, again, I repeat, resistances, because defense is something very overlooked in action RPGs, and it's the most common mistake to ignore defenses, right?
find them, of course, in the vaults themselves, protecting the many treasures within. As players engage with the storyline of the Season of the Construct, they're going to come across a broken version of the Seneschal during the quest line.
Yeah, of course, we will be given the weak thing, not the full thing, like the one we are fighting against. Quite normal.
The Seneschal is a special construct that was built to command the other constructs based on Ayujan's and Zoltan's direction. Ayujan of Chaldeum repairs the Seneschal to follow your orders.
Okay, that's cool.
The Seneschal construct is your companion. It's a rebuilt construct that will accompany you
Yeah, I don't really like the idea of them forcing us to play with some kind of companion we have to depend on instead of our own abilities. Well, like, it would have been better if this could be, in a way, integrated into the character and use those powers with the character abilities instead of this walking pile of bullshit. Right.
Throughout the season, your construct's power will grow along with you. The
hmm
Seneschal construct has many different.
What do you mean along with me? That's the point here. For example, would affixes increasing physical damage, would they also increase the physical damage of this guy? Same goes for, like, let's say you're a fire sorcerer and you get items with fire fire damage things, and you use this construct with some fire ability. Would those affixes increase the fire damage of this construct or not? Probably not. This is why I suggested it would be better to have this rune integrated into the character instead of this spidery mechanical thingy. Yeah.
Abilities that can complement the player's build.
Yeah, that can complement. Very well said. But if you're a, uh, you don't have to be a linguist to get to wonder how will this work. Like, will the character item affixes and be beneficial to this construct, right? Or the other way around? Probably not.
Can deal damage, crowd control monsters, or even support you directly by healing you or providing you a damage bonus. Magical stones are the key to customizing and empowering your construct. They are primarily found in vaults. You get governing stones from the season quest line, and you get tuning stones from playing through the seasonal.
Okay, I assume these numbers here are their levels, because as we figured out yesterday in the other video discussing the article, we figured they can be upgraded. So anytime you want to change your build, just re-upgrade all those things, probably.
Content. A governing stone is a core construct ability, while a tuning
Mm-hmm.
stone is a singular modification for any number of governing stones.
Any number. Any number, that means that all the tuning stones would work for both governing stones, because that's not what they say in the article. Blizzard.
As players are progressing through the Season of the Construct and they're leveling up their Seneschal, adding new abilities and improving them, they're going to find abilities that are going to deal damage to packs of monsters, to single monsters, and also abilities that are just focused on buffing the power of the player themselves. So that
Aha, okay, we can buff the power. Finally.
players have different options as they're progressing through the season.
One cool ability is Auto Defense. Auto Defense summons a magical barrier around your construct that shoots down enemy projectiles. Another cool ability that your construct has is Focus Fire. It is a channeled ray of fire that can chain to multiple enemies.
Okay, he's dealing cold damage, but the construct fire damage. Tell me when this is useful in this game, please. Like, the one doesn't augment the power of the other, it's just different type of damage. And since it's not coming for the player, we can't really get any benefit from it, unless the monster is somewhat cold resistant, right? I don't know.
Use combinations of tuning stones to
Okay, so here we go. It's not what he said. It's governing stone here and 3 of these other stones, tuning stones, and same goes here. We can get just 2, right? And upgrade them with 3 tuning stones.
transform a seemingly simple skill into something truly crazy.
Yeah, necromancer and fire damage. What the fuck, man?
Vaults are seasonal dungeons that are filled with a high concentration of deadly traps.
Don't comment, Zeiss.
Where you can farm for the magic stones for your seneschal constructs. You can find the entrances in different zones of Sanctuary. When the
Yeah, that was a nice looking portal. There we go. Reminds you of something?
When the player enters a vault, they are met in a familiar area of Sanctuary. Then, the player teleports to the vault proper, encountering great challenges. Vaults not only have our new construct family in them, but also new traps built for this season.
Players are going
Okay, physical damage traps, and obviously here poison damage traps.
to discover many new hazards
Oh, poisonous spikes. Okay.
inside these vault spaces. You know, whether it
Fire,
is spinning pillars shooting out flames or other traps. Players need to stay on
poison.
their toes while they're progressing through these vaults in order to stay alive.
Probably this is why they finally introduced WASD movement, right, for those PC players. Because we, on the controller, right, we just move the stick and the character moves while being able to aim at enemies. Haha.
Each
Okay.
vault culminates in a gauntlet of true skill. Players
Mm.
must avoid traps while fighting waves of enemies
Okay, look at this. It's just
and a powerful elite.
okay. What?
If they
Barbarian,
survive
poison,
that,
fire. It's gonna be very elemental, looks like. So I'm guessing, just like I said during the article review, bring on resistances and damage reduction. Looks like those things are going to be more important this season. Armor, of course, but from what we can see here, resistances, elemental resistances, and damage reduction, but I didn't see anything about shadow damage yet, though.
the traps will
Like the need to counter it, or the need to focus on it.
turn off and the treasure room is revealed. If you get hit by a trap, you lose one stack of Zoltan's warding.
Okay, and what if you have barrier? Does does this happen if you have barrier? Probably not. I'm guessing not. So we'll have to test and see. Right. Look at this. This character here.
Is revealed. If you
Wait.
get hit by a trap,
Look at this. This character here doesn't have barrier. That's the thing.
you lose one stack of Zoltan's warding.
Right.
Zoltan's warding
And this was burning damage, fire damage over time.
is a special.
Did you see how much damage the character took?
If you get hit by a trap, you
Look at this. Excuse me.
lose one stack of Zoltan's warding. Zoltan's warding is a special buff players can get by interacting with the statue of Zoltan Cool when they enter a vault.
Mm-hmm.
If they have
Uh,
a pearl of warding.
okay.
Ward woven chests are special chests players can interact with at the end of a vault if they have enough stacks of Zoltan's warding left over. If a player has more than one stack, they can open a rare ward woven chest. Those have even better rewards. This season introduces our first stationary boss in Diablo 4.
This is going to be a fight against this massive protective golem meant to watch over the vaults. The Malthus, once again, has managed to corrupt and control.
Because it's
Okay. Stationary boss. I just hope it's some interesting boss and not some kind of boss where you just go, press the core skill twice and he's dead. I do really hope it's something more interesting because last season the bosses were just like this. Just walk into the boss area, press the core skill a couple of times, and the boss dies in a couple of seconds. That's just, I don't know. Boring is just the tip of the iceberg we're talking here.
stationary, it gives us the opportunity to include some of the season's
But it looks cool.
new traps into the arena. This presents a lot of unique and new mechanics for the players to navigate and fight.
The player is going to need to bring all of their skills and abilities.
I mean, what is there to navigate and fight if it's a bullshit boss where you just shoot one or two core skills and it's dead? Let's watch this
For the
again
players
real
to
quick.
navigate
It doesn't show the level of this character. Probably on purpose. It's some low level character where they can actually show the boss mechanics. Wanna bet?
and fight.
The player is going to need to bring all of their skills and abilities to bear as they try to destroy and fight off these Malthus-controlled constructs. They're also going to make good use of their own seneschal, make sure they remain upgraded in the fights to come.
Okay, so that was it for the season. Let's see this new leaderboard thing, the gauntlet, which is probably where you're gonna find me after it's launched, right?
The Gauntlet is a new, fixed seed, non-linear dungeon where players have a fixed amount of time to achieve high scores by proving their might. Any player who unlocks World Tier 4, Torment Mode, can compete in the Gauntlet.
Well, probably not right away. Probably first thing you want to do is get ancestral items and upgrade min-max, and then go to the gauntlet, which could be quite difficult in this game because RNG can completely obliterate your ideas and plans for your runs and in general. Because let's say best in slot gear can actually rarely happen even if you play all day, all night. For example, last season I managed to only get one best in slot amulet. For gloves it's easy, for helmets it's easy, for chest and pants not so much, for boots is very hard, and also for rings because they have many variables. For example, you need a specific resistance and then with the specific affixes. But if the ring is like with the affixes you need and with all resistance and not a resistance that you need, then it's pretty useless, right? Because it's gonna destroy the entire build. Because you're gonna overcap a resistance and you have to find a source for the resistance that you need. And as we already saw, resistances are gonna be really, really important here. Probably not as much as armor, though. In general, for like level 100, 9,000 armor is okay-ish. And probably like 8k armor if you use disobedience, but it's better to cap it without disobedience just because of the ranged attackers like corpse bows and so on. So you don't have to force yourself to use this new power, which is going to deflect the enemy projectiles. Right? Like use it for something you actually need.
The Gauntlet
Okay.
starts several weeks into the season of the Construct. At the beginning of each week, a new Gauntlet replaces the current one.
Okay, so we will have. Wait, what? When it starts? Several weeks after the season starts. Make it start like 3 days after. Right, wait.
Into the season of the Construct. At the beginning of each week, a new Gauntlet. The
Wait.
Gauntlet starts several weeks into the season of the Construct.
Several weeks into the season of the construct. That means probably maybe after 1 month or two, right? Like they did with the Abattoir of Zir. I'm guessing this is going to be somewhat the replacement of the Abattoir of Zir because they didn't say anywhere it's going to be in this season too. And that is also why I did not include this unique glyph, right? The Tears of Blood in the Blood Starter video that the season starter Blood Necromancer video that I did. So let's see. We will have several weeks to min-max those characters, which are going to be part of the gauntlet. I think that's more than enough. Probably maybe 2 or 3 days. It's totally fine. Um, I'm guessing like 10 to 15 hours, maybe if RNG is really bad, to level to 100. And then to start min-maxing the gear, because the Paragon is basically static bonuses once you max it out. And then only the gear and your skill matters. Alright, let's see. What else?
Week, a new Gauntlet replaces the current one. Unlike other dungeons, every time you and other players enter the Gauntlet that week, it will be exactly the same. Same monster positions, same affixes, everything.
Uh-huh. So you can like run it over and over again to get better score once you get to know the dungeon better. I don't really think that's fair. Maybe they're trying to make it a fair competition this way when it's like absolutely the same. I don't know. We'll see. Because let's say someone plays it like the entire week and every time they manage to beat their own record. Mm, yeah, we'll see.
This makes it a fair competition. Additionally, monsters within the gauntlet start at level 100. This is meant to test your fully leveled up and geared up build.
Uh-huh, yeah. What I said. Basically. So we're starting the gauntlet with min-max build. Right? With a maxed out build. Probably that's why they give us a couple of weeks in advance to do that.
It's highly replayable, enabling a broad set of player choices. Players can try different classes and strategies for achieving high scores. Leaderboards are a place for top
Wait, but leaderboards are going to be per class, and uh,
players to compete
looks
with one
like
another
quite
in the
this.
gauntlet. These reset each.
This I guess it's party size 2, 3, and 4. If you follow this channel, you very well know I will be playing solo self-found hardcore, so I'm gonna be probably here. I don't know. Let's see.
Week when a new gauntlet appears. There are solo leaderboards for each class.
Yeah, solo leaderboards for each class. What about leaderboards about the level or something else?
As well as
Well,
party
probably
leaderboards
not.
that vary with party size. And of course, there are a set of leaderboards just for hardcore players too.
Yay! That's awesome. I mean, imagine if it was not so.
But some players may not be ready for that.
So, Barbarian Ladder. What's this? Okay. Rewards. We're getting rewards. Seal of the worthy starts. Okay.
That type of play.
Looks cool. Top 1000 warriors in each ladder. So, probably this is going to be tough. Like every difference, like every tiny change you make in your run could put you on top. And, and especially having in mind the dungeon will be the same monsters, the same position, same everything. Once you get more and more powerful, you can do it faster, I guess. So we're talking movement speed and more offense here, maybe. Depends on how tanky the monsters are because they are starting at level 100. So I'm guessing this is gonna be not so hard for maybe barbarians, sorcerers, and rogues, but the slow guys, necromancer and druid, I don't know. We'll see.
So we've created goals for them as well. Each leaderboard has a ladder that you climb
hmm
to reach it. Each rung of the ladder awards
Okay, so we will have to do these goals in order to be deemed worthy to even enter. Sounds fair. I mean,
a seal that you can show
yeah.
off. And when you earn the seal of the worthy, you'll be ready for leaderboard competition. Can't wait to see you in Sanctuary.
Yeah, what he said. Okay, yeah, I guess that's it, guys. My reaction to this more in-depth video about the season of the construct. It begins January 23rd, and I will probably be live like half an hour in advance in order to delete my characters from season 2 and wait for the new season to start because Diablo 4 hardcore players are pussies and nobody wanted to do some PvP with me just to free up some slots. So I guess, again, I'll just delete all the characters and see you on January 23rd according to your Lord's calendar. That's all, Zeiss. Bye. Bye, bye, bye. Take care.